Says I have to. What up, fish people? Kenny E. Botanic Aquatics. And my lovely Danny here with me. So, guys, hope you're having a good week. The thumbnail, I started my day at Pendleton, Oregon. Went out and saw my son last night. Spent the night with them and got up bright and early. Well, not bright and early. I think I left at 11 o'clock from there and headed on home. But that was a shot from the river this morning on our river walk. So I got to spend almost 2 full days with my grandkids, which was awesome. Only thing we forgot to do is tell my poor little grandson not to think like he's Jimmy Superfly Snuka and take off of the top of the couch and do like this massive body slam karate chop thing to my bad shoulder. That was like the first 2 minutes of getting there. Was not a good day at the start. Then mom and dad told him what was up. And then later, somehow I was like leaning on his blanket, his little security blanket thing, and he grabbed that thing, and I mean, he yanked it. Well, my arm was up under my armpit too, so when he yanked it forward. So that was another 20 minutes of complaining, but we got through it. Got to see my son's new house. Amazing, amazing little town. They've already got themselves a nice little network of friends, and just a great, great weekend.
And then, wow, thank you, Only Oscars. Only Oscars gave us a $19.99 super chat and says, "Hi, everyone."
Hello, Only Oscars.
Hello.
And you know I'm always paying attention to your name. I happen to like those Oscars.
So if you can't tell, my grandson is always anxious to see Ken, and whenever he does see Ken, they get in wrestling matches every single time they get together. So I'm sure he was a bit confused by the arm.
Funniest story. This is clean enough I can share with you too, but he's been playing with swear words of late. He's trying to push his luck with swear words. And I was asking my daughter-in-law, what did she mean by that? And she goes, well, you tell me. He woke up the other morning and he goes, damn it, Mom. And then he goes, just kidding. Just kidding, Mom. Just kidding. Like, he can curse, but as long as he says just kidding, it's going to be forgiven,
He's 3.
Yeah, he just cracks me up. That kid is... Jax has my heart for sure. I guess it's because he reminds me of me. I was an absolute terror as a child. My mom and dad hated me as a child. I mean, my aunt was babysitting.
Hate you.
My aunt was babysitting me. I was about the same age as Dax. Well, I got out of the playpen, crawled out a window, and walked 3 miles, and one of the other neighbors found me on this river bridge. I mean, if I would have figured out how to get over it, I was a goner. But I was in diapers still, just walking across this bridge thinking I was hot shit. I was like 2.5 miles from my house. So needless to say, after my aunt got done beating my ass, then she thought I was okay. All right, let me say the hellos. Fish on Tankton's in first tonight. 503 Aquatics in house. Good to see you. Mystery Snail Guardians, I'm sorry I got here with not a lot of time to get ready for the stream. I was going to play. She's got a I Am Snail video. I wasn't able to get it up and ready, but I encourage you to watch that I Am Snail coming soon. Misfit.
You look lost and's funny. It says, woo, what a great weekend. My face got sunburned. Worth it.
Yeah, Oregonians go crazy, man. We've had three full days of solid sunshine. I mean, it changes our whole outlook on life. Misfit, welcome. Byron Volman, good to see you. Liquid Zoo, Mr. Matt, good to see you. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, you had to deal with that dead hour. I understand. Byron Volman says, if you hate the dead hour, then you got time to hit that like. Thank you, sir. Carol Cox, good to see you. Now, Carol, I don't know if you saw my question the other day. I've been getting like tons of Instagram messages from a couple different, one of which was from Fisherman, and he told me it wasn't him. So anyway, shortly after getting that one, I got a couple from you. I wanted to make sure that is in fact you before I answer it. And Byron and Liquid Zoo discussing how easy it is to hit the like button. I appreciate that, guys. Dennis,
Yeah,
Bigfoot,
got 25 of them already.
Bigfoot Fish Tanks, appreciate you coming. Skulls, Anna Doo-Doo, what's going on, buddy? Let me see. Lisa NJ in the house. What's going on, Lisa? Richard Reynolds, welcomes. Skull Aquatics. Good to see you. Miss Ginger Graves, I finally responded to you. I am so sorry. This this must be the hashtag coming from Bob, Beaver Nuggets. Things that make you go, what is that about?
Well, we're in the great state of Oregon, which has beavers for a mascot, and nuggets are usually turdlets. Poop-poops! That's what they are.
Chris George, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Good to see you here. Good day, Craig Gonago. Hello, Mirik. MNC in the house. What's going on, buddy? Griff, what's going on, Griff? Now, in case y'all don't know, Mr. Griff is back in the game. He goes right after me now, Sunday nights. Michael Morgan, welcome. Miss Mary Beth, how are you? And then, of course, only Oscars with the 1999 super sticker. And I must be like 2 years behind at this point. New local Austin, welcome. I know Danny said hello. Travis Myers, welcome. Carol
Did you get Chris
Broswell.
George?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I even said I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, okay.
Peplin Creek Aquatics, good to see you, Brian. Rick Silva, haven't seen you in a while either. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
Got all the OGs coming in tonight. Bunny Viper, how are you? Okay, I'm going to have to open this window, man.
I know. It's very muggy in here tonight.
Well, that would probably be the 80-plus fish tanks in this house. Yes, what's going on? I like this one, too. Sketty Nana. Nona, welcome. All righty.
And Mylene? Did you say hi to Mylene?
Mylene, how are you? Good to see you, sister. Chewy with Lunatic Fringe. Good to see you, man.
And George with Aqua Balls.
What's going on, George? Brookley Bell, good to see you. We're getting there, Danny. Too Cooley for Schooly, what's going on? PA Fish Preacher, welcome. Aquario Life, welcome. And I think
Kim and Mom Donna says, done. Like and share, Sir Kenny.
Thank you, Kim. Good to see you, sister.
Hello, hello. And did you say hi to Brookley Bell?
Yep. 3G, welcome. Skipper's Aquarium. Good to see you, bud. So anyway, Danny and I have, she's been going like a mad woman getting tanks done. We've kind of got a direction we're going. We're going to start getting most of the tanks to upstairs, back downstairs for the 22nd time.
Yeah, because we're going to have to refinish all the floors upstairs. And we really want to get going on the house remodeling.
How's it going, DD? So there's that. It's going to slow me down in other avenues, but I can't do anything to fix it at the moment anyway, so it works out perfect.
Dee Dee's Finden, hello. Another hashtag Beaver Nuggets.
And I do.
So I'm wondering, was the nuggets poop poop, or was it like chicken nuggets?
I think they're talking about Bucky's Nuggets, the one that Ed's always talking about, the Bucky Nuggets or whatever.
I don't know.
Wow. So now I'm being these beautiful winds blowing in. You know what it smells like now, Danielle.
Lilacs. So I planted this lilac bush for Ken directly in front of the windows in the front door. So like when you're walking up to the house, you walk into a cloud of this lilac fragrance when they're blooming. And it's coming in those front windows. So it makes the whole house, the whole front of the house, especially with all the windows open, everything smells like lilacs.
Ginger
planning on my part.
Ginger Graves, yes, our PayPal is the same as our Gmail address. That is our PayPal. Just only thing you got to remember is it's daniken.aquatics@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And
Speaking
I
of which,
will.
why don't you put that up there, Kenny, in case anybody wants stickers?
Yes, we haven't done that in a while, have we?
We haven't.
We've been,
We're
guys. I'll be
slow.
truthful. Between Danny's health, my issues, my incidents, we have just been out of sync for about a month. But
We're trying to get back on track.
Yes. Speaking of which, on Friday, let me explain what happened there. My best friends had locked in this special birthday dinner for us, and I had forgotten that it was on a Friday night. And it literally, to get into this place, is like a 2-month ordeal. So I told Danny, I'll just go ahead and Ed and James will have the stream, no problem. Well, the other thing is, so you all know, James, myself, and Ed will alternate the nights. So, like, if Kenny E has it this Friday, then the following Friday will be Ed, then the following Friday after that will be James. Because we want to be able to spread it so everybody's getting the right hours and whatnot. So we just wanted to make sure it was equally spread around for all of our channels. So that is why, and anyway, well, Danny brought it up because I'm clicking channels. If you would like Daniken stickers, we'll ship them out to you. It's daniken.aquatics@gmail.com.
So George just said, Chewy, I just did another Blackwater aquarium under your aquarium. You have to see it. It's looking hot. So love Blackwater aquariums. Although the water in my Blackwater aquarium doesn't seem to be so black anymore. And yet I even put in new peat. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to put some more tannin producing things in there. Bunny Viper says, Crown Tail! Oh, I see why. Crown Tail Half Moon. Hello.
Sorry, guys. She don't get out much. Eric Wyrock.
Especially lately. I'm chained to the house other than my daily walks.
Now, that's not true. You've been out of this house more this week than ever. I don't even want to hear it. You went to Cincinnati's, and you went to, and then you went into work twice. Yeah.
True. Ooh, George says it's for my betta macrostoma. I just bought. Nice. I want some babies.
Jenna P, how are you? Good to see you. I don't know if Steven's in here. I haven't seen him yet. Eduardo, good to see you with Master Aquatics. And then I also saw Eric Wyrock. It's good to see you on the Hot Mess Express with Roxanne and Mary and Miss Dee Dee. You did a great job. Had me laughing from start to finish. Danielle, he wore one of those Rico leggings. And he gave us a close-up that you wouldn't believe. I'll put it this way. It looked like Rico had a big piece of chew in his lip.
Don't get graphic in the
I was going to say, it was either that or Rico looked like Pinocchio. Okay, it was bad, man. But he had me laughing with it. Alexander Engelhart, thank you so much with the $100 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. It was great to see us finally get to meet you on the Rico's channel the other day on the Focus. Sounds like you have been an avid fish keeper for quite some time. Thank you so much, sir. We greatly appreciate that.
Stephen P says, I'm here. My hands are wet.
Stephen, I don't even want to know.
I gotta say, my arm was so wet today. There was so much algae on the front of the discus tank. I don't know what's going on in there or why we all of a sudden have an algae fest going on. But I was like in there just scraping and scraping.
Well, it might be
and
the two
scraping.
10,000 luminous lights on each side that might be doing it.
Ken put on these really bright lights on that tank. And it's like, whoa.
Well, I wanted to get some plant growth in there, man. The plants were looking
algae is a
shabby.
plant.
It just created duckweed. Did you happen to notice if Carol ever answered me? I was looking for it. I got sidetracked.
I don't know.
God dang it, it happens every time.
I know you ask a question and then you don't forget to look for the answer. Although I'm not seeing it, just to be honest.
Maybe she's not still here. It's pretty late in her neck of the woods.
Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics, who's been a member for 14 months, says, great crowd here today with happy claps and thumbs up. Awesome. So Jenna P says, according to our daughter, Stephen was just gathering plants from the tank. That's awesome. Awesome. Yep, I need to do some more fun stuff with some plants. I have a bunch of plants that I need to put into some tanks. I have a whole tank full of plants to play with.
Yeah, as soon as I get this, derobe this thing, man, we got so many things to get done around here.
Yeah, we can't wait for Ken to get healthy again.
And then
I especially can't.
my main project right now that's just spinning me out of control. It's just breaking my heart as we caught this disease called paperhead in our discus tank. And every time we think we're at the end of it, it takes out another one and another one. So I treated it again. Danny just did another freshwater check. I'm just like, God almighty, can you all just give us a break here? So I'm telling you guys, quarantine. I broke my magic rule because I thought I trusted the people I got the last pairs from. And it cost me dearly. I mean, literally cost me dearly.
Yeah.
I've lost probably to date in the last month close to $1,000 worth of discus. And it's breaking my heart because that's been my showstopper tank for the whole time I've had the channel. And it just breaks my heart. But I don't want to replace any, and I don't want to do anything till I know whatever is going on takes its course. But I think what I might do is pull the remaining of the discus that are still healthy at the moment, and I might put them in a 135 and let them grow out their lives in that. And I might turn that 240 into one of my, I don't know. We're going to figure something else out. But really, I don't know, though. I'd like to keep discus in there once this makes its way through. Yeah, it is, Liquid Zoo. It breaks my heart, man. Started with
freaking worst.
It is. It really is. And then the other thing that's been giving me issues is my darn. I couldn't figure out. I went down one day, one of my mud skippers' face was bit off and laying up on the sand. And then one of my two night gobies had their bellies eaten out and were laying in the water. I'm like, what is going on here? So anyway, I got them all up. The other ones that were left seemed fine. So then the other day I was down there. I'm like, why are the guys I had been noticing my mud skippers had been hanging up on the sand. We're never going in the water anymore. I'm like, what is going on? Tested the thing, water, it was 90 degrees. Oh. So the heater was malfunctioning in there. So I had to fix that, drain the water down as far as I could and got it down back at around the 82 degree mark. So I don't know if that's what caused it. Like I said, this month's just been one of those months with the fish, man.
I went down there when I was cleaning out the discus tank. I had to unplug one of the heaters. The temperature was 87. And so I unplugged the big, long Eheim heater. I'm going to have to go down there and test the water here before we go to bed. So that
I was going to say, because you're probably, it's going to be too cold now, probably.
Yeah. So Misfit Reptile says, "Oh no, that's not good, Kenny. I've had to deal with it before."
Yeah, everybody does. Like I said, if you keep fish long enough, fish loss is part of the game, but it still don't make it feel any better.
No, it does not.
Every time I find one, it's like I failed you.
Knock on wood, so far we've had nice luck with the tank that's behind Kenny. And I got some really cool plecos that we've never had before. And they're the most interesting, odd looking plecos. Super cool.
Not the prettiest, just cool shaped. But they are kind of cool. I mean, if you like the natural, they look almost like a common, but they got a lot more play in their sides and stuff. And they don't get as big. I guess they only get, what did he say, 6 inches tops?
No, they're small little guys.
But we're trying them out.
The name of them's on the side, on the front of that tank.
It's the first time the Wet Spots had them in. Let's see. Well, you only got 3 million names on going on here. Where exactly do you have it?
Says something.
Okay, it's a head spot delta tail pleco.
Yeah.
The other little guy we added to this tank was our little beta that was causing havoc in all the tanks we were putting up. We finally found a tank that he's not causing havoc in. He loves it in here, and everything that's in here swims faster than him, so he hasn't been able to.
So you can't pick on anybody.
And there's so many fish swimming around in here that he loses track of who he is going after anyway.
Yeah, so if you Google head spot delta tail pleco, there is a spot of, there's a picture of them on there, and they're really cool looking. I mean, they're not common looking, and they're just fun, and they've got a unique shape, and we've just been really enjoying them.
You got a little laggy on that one. Not sure what was going on there.
Probably because I had been Googling the.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to get seems like we've been getting a lot of laggy lags lately.
Legs.
It's not just us. I'm wondering if it's a StreamYard issue, because I've seen other people with StreamYard having the same issue.
I don't know.
Because they've been updating a lot of new stuff on their. They're trying to make it a better experience. Like they added background music. Like, to me, people come to a stream to see the host and talk to the people. They don't want to hear music blaring in the background while you're streaming. At least I wouldn't. I mean, I'm there to get information. I'm there to hear the guys. I don't necessarily want to hear any kind of music in the background while I'm doing a stream.
I don't know.
All right, chat. What's your view on that? You want music in the background when a stream's playing?
It's a good question. It's a very good question, Kenny.
I personally don't care for it, but that's me.
Well, especially if the music were to overplay. G Bear says, play that funky music.
Play that funky music, white boy.
Verily, Casey says, I love my new beta. He's so happy.
Nice. Stephen P, no funny? Music. Then that's a musician. Says no and music. See,
Brooklyn Bell, I don't. Bunny Viper, no music, distracting.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you, guys. I was thinking the same thing. Finally, our chat agrees with me on something. Holy God.
Mary Beth, no music. Dennis Christensen, nope, no music.
Hello, Dennis. I don't think we said hello to you yet. I don't think we said hello to Verily or G-Bear either. Welcome, guys.
But I did talk about Verily because of the beta, the happy beta. It's like that beta that's in the tank behind Kenny. As soon as we put him in there, so he'd been in I had him in my 75, or no. What did we have him in first?
The bowl.
We had him in the bowl. and he was picking on everything in the bowl. And we're like, we got to get him out of there, like right away. So Ken's like, just scoops him out, puts him into the 125 that's sitting behind him. And then the beta's like, what? He did not know what to think at first. And then he tried to chasing a few things, and everything swims so fast.
As a matter of fact, there he is, right there. That's him in the middle of the tank right there, thinking he thinks he's a tough guy. But he is getting some amazing blue in him now.
Yeah, the blue is such a vibrant, well, it looks like the background of the tank. It's such a vibrant blue.
But he's got a little attitude. I like fish with attitude, so that's okay with me. Audra Meyer, welcome. And there's my Lori, the monster fish gal. What's going on, Lori?
I like Dennis Christensen's picture with the top hat. That's pretty slick. Pretty slick.
Mr.
So
Holtz.
Roland says wine would be good instead of music. Second thought, get enough from Kenny. Is he calling you a whiner?
I don't know what his deal is. Well, I guess that probably killed two beers I was going to buy for him at the ACA.
Oh,
and yes, we're getting down. We are getting so close now. I'm excited because the ACA is the magic moment for me. I should be de-chicken winged by the ACA.
So he calls this apparatus that he has on his arm the chicken wing.
Yeah, I'm basically blackballed from any antique shops at the moment because I cannot control running into stuff.
He's having such a hard time. He's been running into fish tanks here at the house, and he runs into me. Every time I have to go by him in the hallway, I have to stop, back up into whatever room or alcove is available, let Kenny pass, and then I can go.
There's Ryan with PNW. What's going on, Ryan? Good to see you, man. Roland says, love you anyway. And if this is your first time here, Roland is the vice president of Greater Portland Aquarium Society, and he is my cohort in crime. We go out to a lot of the events around here. We basically go as couples. His wife, my wife, him, of course. So they will be going.
Lisa and Jay. Haha, chicken wing. Kenny has a strap on. Oh no. Misfits, Reptiles, and Aquatics. It says, I'm super excited for the ACA too.
Hippie John, what's going on? Yeah, last year's ACA, there was only like maybe 5 YouTubers total at the whole event. So I'm anxious to see this. This will be cool that we'll all be taking over this year.
It's just going to be so nice to meet so many people.
And there's a lot of you that we've been looking forward to meeting. The only ones that aren't going
and hanging out with again.
I was hoping Peplin and Roxanne would go down, but they got a full plate. I hope to see them at some point. You know, that's one state away. I guarantee you Carrie will be there.
It would be nice to hang out with her again.
Yeah, Carrie was a blast last year. That's one thing I will say last year that was cool, though, because there wasn't a lot of people there. I got to spend quality time with Fishy Biz, Danny Weshy, and Carrie, which made it fun. And we believe me, everybody wanted to sit at our table at the ACA after they saw all of us in the bar having a good time before. Then we're like gangsters. We walk in, we didn't know that you're supposed to wait. You know, they're assigning the table so we'll get the food, and we just go up and gangster grab our food, and you know, we grabbed it as we were going in the room. We sat down, and then they announced, okay, well, besides table number 2, who went out of order, the rest of you, we're going to go call you up one table and say, oh, okay, well, we're already hooked up. Thanks.
We went even before all the VIPs and everything.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
We're sitting there eating and carrying on and laughing and joking. And our table, everybody was like, we want to go sit at their table because we were having so much fun.
So this year, that was with only 4 YouTubers or 5. Next year, this coming year, we're going to have like 200 there. So we should be able to have this place hopping for the whole weekend.
Lisa and Jay says, one of these days I'd love to go to an event you guys go to, but I need to save up bail funds.
Hey, you can ask anybody, Lisa. You'll have a good time and I won't get you put in jail, promise.
Yep, I can honestly say Ken has never ended up in jail at any event. Thank goodness.
And that's with Rolling Holtz as my cohort in crime. I'm surprised I haven't ended up in jail.
Scuba Steve O's Aquatics. Say, hey, Danny and Kenny, how is the night going? It's going great. We are here with you guys and having a ball.
Yeah, I just got back from Pendleton, Oregon.
Yep. He did pretty good night for his first journey away from the house since his surgery.
Basically, it's training. I'm trying to get to where I could. My goal here is, but unfortunately, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it because if I go back on the 15th of June and they say, it looks good, you're ready to go, then I'm screwed. I'm back to work. But because Danny's got a couple of appointments I have to be at. So that I was going to take off like last week, but unfortunately, with the stuff that's going on, I'm going to need to stay home for a little bit longer, and which would put me not be able to leave here till like June the 1st or 2nd, and I'm not going to have enough time to get where I need to be and do what I want to do and make it back for my doctor's appointment here on the 15th. So, but
Lisa NJ says, yet. You haven't been put in jail yet.
I've been put in jail, just not with fish people. I will put that out there, Lisa.
He did not like that night.
No. Good day, T-Bone. Good to see you.
That's funny. Good day, good day.
Oh boy.
So today I was downstairs in the craft room and doing all the water changes in that room. I didn't do them as big. Normally when I go do that room, I do like 70% water changes. I only did like 50% today. I was lazy. But I did the front room too. So I did the 2 tanks in the front room down there. So my black nasties tank and my yellow shrimps tank. There are so many yellow shrimp in that tank. But you know what tank's really exploding with shrimp is my Bloody Marys. They are going to town and there's baby shrimp everywhere in there. I don't know why they like that tank so much.
I don't know. It's probably, I don't know if it's the natural sunlight or what, but that tank is prolific.
Yeah, but it's the cribs in that tank grew really tall. Like they're, it's only a 10-gallon tank and they're 3/4 up the tank, and it's like a forest of crypts in there.
Well, I should take a couple minutes here, Danny, and shout out our members.
Okay.
So we have Mike's Aquatics and Things. He's been a Discus member for 9 months. We have Color Guppies, who's been a Discus member for 13 days. Hillbilly Aquatics has been a Mud Skipper member for 13 days. We got Rick Silva has been a Mud Skipper for 4 months. And then, of course, only Oscars would come in at the Oscar level for 1 month. Father Fish has been a Discus member for 6 months. Patrick Hardy's been a Discus for 23 days. Misfits Reptiles and Aquatics 23 days as a mud skipper. We got Kelly Foreman for 28 days as a discus. Melissa Jeswald's been a discus for a month. T-Bone Fishes has been a discus for 14 months now. He basically started the same month. If they're 14 months or more, when I first started. Regina Phalange's been a discus for a month. Snoochie Booch has been a discus for a month. Eric Wyrock for 12 months has been a discus. Atkins Nature Aquariums has been a member since day one as a discus. Science Gals Fishing for 3 months as a discus. Metalhead Aquatics has been an Oscar for 3 months. Alex, the Secret History of Living in Your Aquarium, has been a discus for 4 months. Terry's Tropical Tanks has been a discus member for 6 months. Kevin Lee, now, God, I wonder, I keep remembering, I got to call that kid, find out what's going on with him. Kevin Leong's been a member for 5 months. Dee Dee's Fish Den's been a discus member for 5 months. Liquid Zoo's been a discus for 5 months. Rico Stan's been a discus for 6 months. Stephen P's been a discus for 6 months. Chattanooga Head's been a discus for 14 months. Patty's Petite Tanks has been a discus for 13 months. Lisa NJ's been a discus for 15 months now. S has been a discus for 8 months. Bateson Genetics has been a discus for 13 months. Degenerate Fish Keeper's been a discus for 10 months. Chalupa No Tomatoes has been a discus for 12 months. King and Queen Cichlids has been a... Now, let me talk about him too right now, guys. He just put out another video finally for Fish Video. Been a while, so it's good to see that. But he's been a member for 12 months. Carrie Hoppercorn, that's another lady we haven't seen in a while. She's been a discus for, or Oscar for 13 months. Redfish Bluefish has been a mud skipper for 13 months. T's Fish Tanks has been an Oscar member for 13 months. Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics has been a discus for 13 months. Half's Moore's been a discus for 13 months. Fish Room Fever's been a discus for 13 months. Miss Carol Cox has been a discus member for 14 months. Texas Fish Room's been a discus member for 14 months. The Chubby Guppy's been a discus member for 14 months. Mr. Roland Holtz has been a discus member for 15 months. I Hate Stupid People Tank Tribe's been an Oscar member for 15 months. And then my good friend Peplin Creek Aquatics has been a mud skipper for 15 months. Thank you guys so much for your memberships. We greatly appreciate you. ABC Aquatics, welcome. And I got to get fancy dancy stuff. I see people put all these videos. I got to get up with this technology stuff of showing you guys things on here. Danny knows how to share her screen, but I just got to get a video made.
See, there's an icon down at the bottom of the screen. It says share.
Yeah, but I got to get a video to share.
Oh, so Lisa and Jay says, I counted over 30 baby Bloody Mary shrimp babies, and my female is holding eggs again. I think I got this water hardness issue solved.
Nice.
Like, woohoo! And Eduardo's going to go good night. It says, have a great evening. Betty time for this old man. See you real soon. Good night. So good night.
Have a great night there, Eduardo. Hope you have a good evening, man.
So T-Bone.
There's Fishy Mon. What's going on, Fishy Mon?
So T-Bone has to get a new rim for the tire that had to get fixed last week. Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, that's never any fun. $300 for one rim.
Ouch. Fishy Mon's waving and has big googie eyes.
What is this? What is the Discus Guppy?
What is the Discus Guppy thinking? I don't know. What is he thinking, Roland? Okay. Bunny Viper said, Danny, did you know that I have an alarm set for this show so I never miss it? I take this time as my literal mental health day each week. Laughter really is the best medicine. Thank you all so much. That's awesome. You know, I never thought about setting an alarm for my favorite shows, though. I never That's a really good idea, Bunny Viper. I like that.
And then Dennis Christensen has something for you too there.
Dennis Christensen. I had a brain freeze. It's a pork pie hat, popular amongst jazz musicians in New Orleans. And Danny will like this as it came from a store called Hats in the Belfry.
I'll unclick this for you guys and show you this too.
That's awesome.
My in-laws got me this cool shirt for my birthday. It says I'm a shrimp pimp. And he's got a cool little shrimp with his glasses there. So I'm a shrimp pimp.
That's funny. Oh, wow. Bunny Viper, glad to be of service.
So needless to say, when the stream ends, the first thing at hand is I have to go around and feed everybody. And Danny,
he's going to feed tonight because he said I'd had to do it the last 2 nights. I did it 2 nights ago just because he wasn't feeling very good. I don't know. He had some sort of flu thing going on. He was not feeling good. So I wasn't going to say, you need to go feed fish. I just went and did it. And then I did it because he was gone yesterday. So Bunny Viper, shrimp pimp. Oh, I was supposed to wear my mother shrimp shirt tonight. I forgot.
So instead you wore a new shirt I've never seen before. Apparently you were doing some Amazoning while I was gone. Thinking you were going to pull a fast one on me.
Well, okay, I have a reason. And the reason is I have to have some stuff to wear to the ACA.
Hey, you're supposed to advertise it from one place.
No.
Danica Aquatics, baby. We're going to be rocking our stuff. Now, this year I plan to bring Danica shirts, and I'm going to have more size. Now, I will tell you, I've already promised one from last year's ACA. I'm going to buy one that I think is extra small for Carrie from Science Fish Scout.
Oh, she's so tiny. Regina Phalanges, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. It says, hi, and I just absolutely adore you two together. Danny, your laugh is infectious. Thank you.
I will admit it is, that. Regina. I missed my Danny laugh even for me. One night I felt lost. My kids were pulling every trick in the book to get me to stay another night. That my daughter-in-law knows that I've really been wanting my granddaughter to allow me to hold her in all this. And
she cries. She's a mama's girl.
Yeah, every time. So anyway, she goes, you know, Kenny, she's warming up to you. I bet you if you stayed till like Wednesday, you'd probably capture her heart. But as always, me in rare form, I'm getting ready to go. And I just, okay, it's time to go. And don't think before I go. I just threw a bunch, forgot a shirt, extra shirt, forgot my teeth care, forgot my deodorant. I did bring sweatpants, didn't bring a second set of shorts, didn't bring a jacket. I mean, it was just, so next time I'll be
more went unprepared. Thank you, T-Bones Fishy, for the $10 super chat. It says KO, and it's got a hippo throwing up the fist, like knockout. Oh, Roland, that's what it means. It is the different levels. So
I think it goes discus, Oscar, mud skipper.
Yeah. So they're different levels of sponsorship. So we put 3 out there when we first started the memberships just because, you know, everybody was doing it. Like, well, we don't know what to do.
Bunny Viper. Oh, what a sweetheart Kenny is. Don't tell anyone. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Phalanges says, Bunny Viper, hi, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
And then I know you could answer that one for her. I had a corkscrew jungle valve. Is it okay with lights off at night when it first planted. Yes, I even know that one.
Absolutely.
Oh, whoa! We're going to call Guinness. Yeah, baby, I answered a plant question. Oh, yeah.
But they do like to be fed through the roots a lot. So if you can put
Root
some
tabs.
little root tabs, they just go crazy and they just chain. I have one tank where they just chained all the way across it, back and forth, all the way across the whole tank.
Yeah, Danny and I are bound to deter. 2024, we are going to hit an Australian tour.
Yep.
We want to
take
hit
a bunch of time off.
Fish Fam
Unfortunately, I won't have my
tour.
sabbatical yet, but I could always take my 4-year one or 4-week one, but I'd rather save it for the 8-week. So my
Oh
work
no! Look at
does
that. Bunny Viper says, "Kenny, you still sound like the guy in the white van when you laugh."
And T-Bone wants to know how your arm's doing.
It is there, T-Bone. Actually, I was having miraculous recoveries, and then I went and saw my grandson this weekend. But it's actually fine. It's not hurting that bad.
Bunny Viper says, I love corkscrew valve. Me too.
We have
I like all the kind of twisty type. I like I think it's called Vesuvius. And then I love the corkscrew valve. And I love the Ulvaceous, the Pontigeton Ulvaceous. That's one of my absolute favorite plants. The problem with that particular plant is it dies back and goes dormant for a while.
He says, so I'm not buying breakfast last night. I forgot I'm tossing money into a pit.
What is he talking about? Oh, because he's a member.
Yeah. Barbara Jackson, how are you?
Thanks, Roland.
I know, Barbara. It's been on Danny and I's list for quite some time.
I want to see Italy too. I want to see the Colosseum. I want to see the countryside.
Venice.
I want to see Tuscany. Yeah, Venice. Bunny Viper says Roland. Oh no.
Buddy Viper, I think you said you were going to the ACA 50th. You'll get to meet Mr. Roland in person. He's quite fun to hang out with. Atkins Nature Aquariums, what's going on, buddy?
He says, hey, everyone, blanket hellos today. Yeah, we definitely want to go down to the Australia. I have a really good friend who has a medical issue that won't make travel very easy down the road here. So we definitely want to get down there while we still can.
Oh shit! Are they planning on going with us?
I don't know. Rick Silva, thank you for the $10 super chat. It's got all the little fishies, his symbol on it.
Nice.
That's really cool. I like
Thank
that.
you, Rick.
I didn't know that it did that when you did that. I learned something new. Wasn't paying attention to that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll go down to Australia, visit the Australian Zoo. My friend's like a giant Steve Irwin fan. So Bunny Viper says, Dee Dee, Stephen P sent me my very first vowel of some kind, and I love it. So I'm definitely wanting some form for my 180. Yes. You know, what I've been so disappointed with, though, I think it just got too hot, is I had giant vowel scenario. Like the blades were an inch wide, and I loved that stuff. And it took off really well for a long time, but I think it got too hot in that tank and it died back.
definitely wants
I
it.
don't know.
Bethany, there's my little daughter-in-law right now. Oh, it says this is Jeremy.
Oh, Bethany has sent a 5-cent super chat. This is Jeremy. Regina says, my brother and sister are Aussies, Melbourne. I was an accident and born in California.
Oh, so now Roland's like, love you guys on your last few minutes of your stream. And by the way, I'm in on Australia.
On Australia. Nice.
I don't know if Australia can handle you and I on the same continent at the same time, Roland. You and I might get in way too much trouble down there.
I don't think I've ever heard of Velocinaria Nana Brookley Bell. I'm gonna have to go look that up.
That's because she's got her cool buddy Stephen P. hooking her up with all kinds of plants.
Nana. Velocinaria Nana. Well, isn't that cute? I like it. So T-Bone says, I can't wait for you guys to visit Australia and maybe meet you guys. Australia Zoo is only 2 hours away from where I live. Yay!
Nice.
Yes, we have to.
We plan to see quite a few of you guys while we're down there. We want to see Lonnie Parrish and Craig, and we want to see you. We want to see Adele. We want to see Blackie. We want to see Blake, Laz. I mean, I've already got a whole fish room tour planned out, man. It's in my brain. But I know Australia is quite large, so I got to map out. Is it like a 30-day trip to get all the way around? And have to figure out the logistics. Might have to do some flying to each city to get it done.
Wow. So Ian's guy says, I got Louisiana native Vallisneria, and it grows huge with like 1 inch.
Well, I stand corrected, Miss Brookley Bell. I do apologize. Yes, I introduced Stephen P. to that plant. Rock on, sister.
Roland Holt says, I hear it's big. Social distance won't be a problem. That's funny. So Ian got his from Chubbs.
Jungle Val, we got, I think I got that stuff at K's, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah. T-Bone says, Australians are too laid back for you to cause any trouble.
Yes, I know. There's Thirsty Rabbit. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers over there, man. I may not even be able to see them all.
Too fun. Too fun, though.
Sage, welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
So, Griffin's going after us, correct?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So in 7 minutes, we will go over to Mr. Griff.
George RB3 was fishing at the lake.
Which lake?
Fun.
Three lakes, I think he's meant.
Oh.
Unless that might be a lake I don't know of. You know who George is, right? It's George from all the clubs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you act like you...
George Biss.
Yeah, you look like you had a deer in the headlight syndrome there for a second.
My brain doesn't function as well as it used to. Just saying. I thought this had been fairly obvious over the last several months.
No comment.
It takes me a few minutes to kind of sorry, you guys. My brain really is fried. So here's how fried my brain is and how distracted I am these days. Okay, I think I mentioned in last week's stream that my eyesight has drastically changed over the last several weeks. And was in the bathtub and I had my little feet propped up on the end of the bathtub, and I noticed, oh, I got hair on the knuckle of my toe. Oh my gosh. So I took a razor and I went, pew, got it off of there. Man, finished my bath, shave my legs and everything and get out. And I'm looking at my feet after I got out. And, now I can see my feet. It's the first time I've seen my feet in 30 years, right? And I looked down and I had forgotten to shave the other toe.
How you doing, BJ? Good to see you. Now, guys, these little guys Danny's had around here, and these things, every time I see them, they give me the biggest creeps. Have you guys ever seen these little rocks? And they got these, look at these creepy little, I just look over and this is staring at me. Does that not creep you out?
Spirit rattles.
That's the one, and then this one's really creepy. I don't know why all of a sudden I have all these months of streaming from this position that I'm in right now, and all of a sudden I glanced over and that creepy little thing was staring at me, so I had to share with you.
BJ Palmer says hair on your knuckles is a sign you're going crazy. Didn't you learn that in elementary school? Oh no! Now other people say they're creepy. I like my spirit rattles.
Creepy for show.
I know, we totally veered off on different topics now. There's no.
Buddy Viper says that thing looks like it would steal your soul.
It would steal your soul. You're supposed to get rid of bad spirits. And they rattle and they shake. And I had fun making them.
Oh, the BJ says that's a sign you're going crazy. How about for that?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh no, it's almost flip-flop weather and there's hair on the knuckle of the toe. How long's that been there?
Griffin Fish Room there, George, is who's streaming after. One of my mods, I'm sure, will post the link for you.
Oh. This is one of the weird things. At least it wasn't a coincidence.
There's little Miss Gina Reeve. Good to see you, Gina. This is the first time I haven't had my phone sitting here where I could do things too. But
what do you mean? What things could you do?
Post Griff's link.
Oh, there it is. Liquid Zoo did it.
Yeah, I knew Matt would have my back or Lori, one or the two. Thank you. So, George, there's the link. We'll be going there in 2 minutes. So I guess this is where I should start saying, what's up? So I want to thank all of my moderators first off. You guys keep us safe. We appreciate you. Want to thank all of our super chatters and members. You guys keep us funded where we can do some of the crazy things we do. We appreciate you. And then, of course, all of you that have taken the time out of your crazy Sunday night to hang out and deal with our shenanigans. We love each and every one of you guys. Make our life wouldn't be the same without our Sunday night shenanigans. Or as Danny calls it, shedanikins.
Shedanikins.
Should have said Danny. That was made up by Haley. But we'll head over. What should we do for I think we'll do hashtag chicken wing.
There you go.
Hashtag chicken wing. Oh my God. Yeah, let's do it. Have to. We'll go with Lisa J's. Hashtag strap on. I like it. It's all your fault, Lisa. We thank all of you guys. I will be back Friday. It will be on Chattanooga Edge channel. And then to my members, I am really going to try to do a members only for you guys this week at some point. I've been just having a lot of issues of late, but I do plan to get back on that for y'all as well. Appreciate that, George. Appreciate all of you guys. Head on over to Griff, show them some love. We will see you guys next week, same place, same time. As always, love your fish. Danny, you got any words of inspiration tonight?
No, you can't do that to me.
See you guys later, man. Y'all have a good night. You were so much.